and welcome to Sport at Staff's coverage of the final day of Varsity 2025 with me, Matthew Carville. We're in for an action-packed close to this year's event, with 4 point-scoring fixtures having already taken place earlier today and 3 more to come, including the men's futsal and basketball, which will be shown live here on Sports at Staff's. We'll also have updates from the men's volleyball to see how Staffs are getting on. But first, this is how things stand in the 23rd edition of Varsity between the universities of Staffordshire and Kiel halfway through day 4 of action. With 18 overall points to play for across the various sports, the results in this morning's men's cricket, in which Staff slipped to a narrow 2-wicket defeat, means Kiel secured the decisive 10th fixture win to confirm their status as back-to-back Varsity champions, claiming their 22nd overall victory in the annual sports contest. However, the overall loss hasn't deterred Staffs from playing for pride, and the women's volleyball team has done just that, triumphing 3-0 over their rivals. Also, the women's futsal has ended and Staffs have emerged 7-2 victors to take the total points for Staffs up to 4 overall. Elsewhere, Kiel have won the tennis in dominant fashion, 8 matches to 0, which brings the overall scoreline to 11-4. And now, joining me on the sofa to talk about the entertainment and excitement we've had over the last 4 days is Jonathan Stack. Firstly, Jonathan, it hasn't been the result Staffs wanted, but where has this Varsity been won and lost?
Well, first day, we lost all 4 sports across the board. There was disappointing losses, and I know they would have wanted to win in the netball. Table tennis lost. Stallions put up a great fight against the Kiel Crusaders, losing 14-6. But yeah, it was the first day for me that it was really lost, because to go into the Monday 4-0 down, and we're already behind after the first day, that was it for me.
Yeah, like you said, it was a big deficit to overcome, but there was some positives. It was a good response on the Monday. The football double was completed. Is that the peak of the Varsity for Staffs, or what else has gone well?
Yeah, so Monday, absolute scenes for me, especially in the men's game. That extra time win, going into half time in extra time, 3-2 down, and then to overcome the deficit and win 4-2 right at the end. You could see the absolute scenes, flares on the pitch, and then obviously the women's football team, back-to-back victories in Varsity. It was a great day for Staffs on the Monday. It overshadowed, there was other results in play. Obviously, Q Sports, men's and women's lost, and Mountaineering lost. Having won last year, Mountaineering lost. But the absolute scenes at the Lion Valley Stadium for both the men's and women's football has to be the highlight so far of this Varsity, because they both played really well. Both having won the league, they both took that momentum into Varsity and got the job done.
And now there's a chance of a futsal double. It's coming up very shortly. Just how do you see this one going between Staffs and Kiel in the men's futsal? Yeah,
in the men's futsal, there are across the board on both teams players that played on the Monday night. So it'll be interesting to see how their legs hold up. But in the last 20 minutes, we've heard from Kiel campus that the women's futsal have done the job and won 7-2. So that rounds off an incredible season for them, having won the league, gone invincible, won on the Monday night, and now they've won in the futsal. It's the complete job, isn't it, for them? And especially for the ones that are leaving this year, they can go out with a bang. And we expect the same. I expect the same in the men's futsal. But again, the importance is how their legs are going to hold up. Because to go 120 plus minutes on Monday night, and both sides on Monday night left everything out there on the pitch. It'll be interesting to see how they hold up today.
Thanks for that, John. And we will see how they get on very shortly, because the teams are getting ready to kick off in the men's futsal in one of the most anticipated events of this Varsity. And even though Kiel already have the overall win, this is a sport Staffs will want to secure victory in. Talking you through the game at Kiel University, our Sport at Stats commentators Mark Matthews and Connor Coyle.
Hello and welcome to the Wolverton Sports Hall here at Kiel. We'll be getting underway shortly. I will bring you the team news in just a second. My name is Mark Matthews. This is Varsity Futsal, which means University and Kiel University. It should be a cracking game. Staffs University have been absolutely fantastic this season. They've made their way to the decent way through the competition. They are 13th today.
Last time in that were in black.
Great. And we like Staffs University team for
You can't stop.
Yeah, he's got the yellow one, hasn't he?
It's near the top in there. You'll see that.
That one.
Yeah. Well, just rag it out, John. You beat. Don't worry. So on it.
That's it. And it stops. I'm really like Staffs then involved the team with Dan Beeston, for Rhys Lewis. It's just strong line and start and this. Thank you to start. I'm sure. Feel that there's too many problems. Feel like get on the pitch. Just wait for that. It's actually those people. Many of my actually most of the game is happening in and Joey in the commentary, well, scored by co-commentator and fellow veteran futsal player, Connor Coyle. Like starting by staff, Oliver and Dan Beeston. He's like he's struggling, but he's playing soccer. It's too big. I'm ready. Big part this season. Really strong stuff. Background audio for the commentary is like it. So hopefully we'll be getting underway shortly. We're just waiting for the referee to finish deliberating with all of the players about something which we don't know. This officiating crew previously officiated the women's futsal match that finished just over half an hour ago. That was a fantastic 7-2 victory from the University of Staffordshire women's team. And I know the head coach, Jamie Gosling, will be particularly delighted with that, as he has presided over a number of fantastic seasons for several teams in both football and futsal. So we should be getting underway very shortly. He'll have the kickoff, but it shouldn't be a problem for Staffs Uni. They line up in the 3-1 to begin, presumably going for a strong block instead of a higher press. Take responsibility if they move on that. And we're underway here at Keel's Alderton Hall. Not a great start from Keel, who tried to go long, but it didn't quite work. We will apologise for the net, but thankfully the liability for the camera has been taken out of our hands. And that was an unfortunate long throw from Ethan Goff that didn't quite meet its target. Sam Finney up front. That's a common tactic from the University of Staffordshire team, who often go long to Sam Finney. He's got excellent control. That was a strong catch from Ethan Goff in goal. They look to be going long again, but they've gone short with Jake Scruton, one of the Beeston twins, receiving a safety pass. Sam Finney with some good footwork there, but loses the ball back to Jake Scruton. One of the Beeston twins are slightly losing the ball. Ethan Goff with some fantastic goalkeeping. A keeper shot from being particularly deadly. Going long again, right up to Sam Finney. Was unlucky to receive a handball violation now. Connor, what have you made of the opening 45 seconds?
Well, it's an electric start, isn't it, here at the Alderton Hall? Both teams really battling already. Keel on the ball now. A shot, blocked, out for a Staffs kick in. Oh, Sam Finney for a shot, and it's in! 1-0 to Staffs. Sam Finney gets the opening goal. It was a great bit of play from the back there. Jake to find Finney, get past the man, and get the shot off.
Yes, that was a fantastic goal from Sam Finney, and that's the deadly accuracy that I was talking about just before kickoff. From those areas on the pitch, he is absolutely fantastic. And it looked as if Staffs sort of started on a back foot slightly. Perhaps the occasion was slightly getting to them, although several of these players played in the fantastic victory over Keele University in the football on Monday. A brilliant 4-3 victory. Notably Sam Finney and Luca Moretta and Ralbasson, who are on the bench. So hopefully that experience can calm their nerves and they can call on it. Keele just taking a kick in. Back to the keeper, just holding it. He may go long here. Tried to chip it over, and it's hit the post. It's a good ball over from the Keele University keeper. If one of their players was in the box, could have got onto it, but here's one of the Beeston twins, unfortunately, just missing a pass from Sam Finney. Hopefully, Staffs can stay on top. Ball over the top. Unfortunate that Jake Scruton didn't quite read it. Number 15 for Keele. What a corner or a kick in. It appears to be a corner. Staff's lining up for a corner to defend it anyway. Doesn't look like they'll have to watch for a long shot. They're going to go short. They went short. Keeping it short, Kiel. Not opening up space for a shot from the edge of the box. And the captain of Kiel there, just messing up his control. Quick kick in. Dan Beeston. Something on the ball now. Staffs may be patient, but they look to go long pretty quickly. There was a foul there from one of the Kiel defenders. Conacher.
Oh, dangerous set piece for Staffs. Finney and Jake over the ball. You probably fancy Sam Finney for this one on his right foot. Dan Beeston on the left. He might pass it. No, he passed it. Ooh, just over the bar from Dan Beeston. I think a big talking point going into this game was going to be the pitch. Staffs are used to playing on a slightly bigger pitch, and with it being so tight around the edges, it can be hard to play futsal at times. There, Ollie just taking the ball out for play. You can see Kiel. They have caused some problems in these early moments of the game, but that Ollie with the ball. Oh, and taken out. And a second foul there on the board. The Staffs, as Ollie Beeston's taken out. Warning from the ref.
Yes, that was a particularly tough challenge. Kiel looked like they might be trying to make up for their lack of technical ability with some physicality. But in futsal, that really, especially at this high level, when you've got a team that are as good as Staffs, it doesn't quite make a difference sometimes. Sam Finney with a shot just wide. Some of the Kiel lot giving him a bit of stick, but I'm sure he'll give it back to him when he scores some more goals. He usually likes to. He was giving it large on Monday night. It's a good header by Jake Scruton. Bit unfortunate that he couldn't quite hear Ethan Goff, but it is particularly loud in here. I don't know how well you people watching at home can hear it, but Beeston twins linking up slightly. Staffs may look to be patient, but Kiel are pressing quite high. Although, of course, that could be a negative for Kiel, as they could open up some major space behind them. And with the players that Staffs have got and the chemistry that they've got, they'll exploit that rather easily. Unfortunately, little 1-2 didn't quite come off there from one of the Beeston twins and Jake Scruton. Kiel just waiting. They've gone short for once. Long an effort that I presume the number 3 was hoping to be latched onto by one of his forwards and nicked into the goal past Ethan Goff. Didn't quite come off. A long throw from Ethan Goff again. Sam Finney doesn't quite get onto the ball. Unfortunately, he was pushed slightly to the wall there actually, but the ref didn't spot it. It's a good long ball from Kiel, but it's cut out by one of the Beeston twins. He's got Jake Scruton to his side. Development. Yeah, they look to be more patient at the back now after being trying to go over the top. They're just trying to force it a little bit too much and not allowing the game to come to them. Sam Finney. Yeah, that's a good defensive clearance by the number 3. He's got lots of energy. Return. He's cutting out quite a lot. What a good stop from Ethan Goff there, though. Conacher.
They've given a rolling foul there for a play earlier on. And you see the tactical approach. As you see this one blocked for a corner. Tactical approach from Kiel, having 2 at the back and 2 at the top, trying to get their big men on the ball. Staffs opting to play out from the back with a back 3 and Sam Finney up top. A bit of sustained pressure at the back post. Oh, it's up. And it's away by Ollie Beeston. A bit of a nervy one there. Ethan couldn't collect the ball. But I think a combination of Jake and Kiel player helped get the ball away as Ethan catches the ball now. Calms the play down a bit. They're actually going for a 2-2 now at the back. Ollie with the ball. Quick feet. Just goes out of play.
Yes, Staffs are leading, but it's been slightly tricky. The opposition, the foul clock, sitting at 3-1 in favour of Staffs. Houston Twins. In the past to Ethan Goff. But Staffs may employ a fly keeper at some point, probably in the second half. It's an unfortunate effort. It just goes live from one of the Houston Twins. Again, Staffs looking to hit them quickly and hard. But number 15 for Kiel, not quite controlling the ball the way that he meant to in futsal. Going for a typical football inside of the foot control, where he should be really putting the ball underneath his foot and controlling it with his toes. Little 1-2 from Staffs there, didn't quite come off. He gets nearly an opportunity in the box. This number 3 is really having quite a cracking game, and that should be a Staffs kick in. It definitely is. He's really cutting everything out from Staffs. It's clear to see why he's playing out wide. Not quite at fix or pivot. For the kick in for Staffs, though, they've really had lots of time in the Staffs half, Kiel half rather. He managed to get the ball back and get a shot off, but it's a good block by Jake Scruton. He's having a strong game defensively. Quick move out from Ethan Goff into the feet of Sam Finney. Cuts in, and it's a goal! Second goal for Sam Finney. Second goal for Staffs University. That was an excellent finish. A truly excellent finish, and that is exactly what Sam Finney can do as a pivot in futsal. He's one of the top players. Panacoil.
Kiel now making a sub. Sean Kitten coming off. And it's Casper Budden who's come on. Bit of confusion with the goalkeeper. Didn't want to give the ball to the centre circle. Sam Finney with a brace already in this match. And it's been a very calm and collected approach. Shot there, blocked. Ethan opts to throw it. Sam Finney heads the ball out of play. Long again by Kiel. But in on the ball. Captain Mikulski. Gone out for a Staffs ball.
With Goff going long to Sam Finney again. He couldn't quite control it. He was under a lot of pressure from one of the Kiel defenders. Number 15 is getting on the ball quite a lot. He's not quite the impact that he would hope that he has or would want. In 10, it's the end. The captain tries to go long, but it's cut out by Sam Finney with a decent block. Controls it well. Trying to break through a couple of players, and he has done. He's got it to one of the Houston Twins. He plays it between each other. Back to Jake Scruton. Up to one of the Houston Twins. Need a bit more movement up front from Staffs, but that's an excellent breakthrough. A close shot that nearly snuck in to the upper right-hand corner. A long throw again from Kiel. Cut out by the Houston Twins. Cleared by Jake Scruton, who pushes Kiel back into their own half. It's with the keeper now, who goes short but long again. Well, long along the ground, rather. It's a Staffs corner, or kick in, right near the corner. Like Sam Finney to take one of the Beaston Twins at the back post, but it's a good block by the number 15, and Kiel could have a counter-attack here, but Staffs have got back into position well. That was a fantastic block by Jake Scruton. Sam Finney on the ball, trying to cut through a couple, but he gets taken down. No foul given by the ref. Probably a fair challenge. A long shot by the Beaston Twins. Goes high over the ball. On the ball.
That's been really dominant so far, taking the chances, creating a lot more than perhaps Kiel have at the minute. Standing them up, putting a bit of a press on now, trying to see if they can nick the ball. They're deep in their own half. With the goalkeeper with the ball, he's only got 4 seconds and he got to go long. It's headed out by Dan Beeston. Well, there's space for James Hassel here. Looking for an angle for the shot, but Finney gets a toe in. And then Dan Beeston also there to make an important challenge. He pops for another long ball, but straight into the hand. Oh, he's going for a shot there. Oh, very close. Just over the bar. Looked to be dipping. And the keeper probably wouldn't have gotten there in time if it had just dipped under the bar.
Yeah, that was a good effort by Ethan Goff. I know he'll definitely want to try and do that more than once, because this is his first varsity, even though it's his third year playing futsal. He had a jaw injury last year and a thumb injury the year before, which kept him out of both games that Scotland University won. With Will Bailey in goal for one of the years, who was a good goalkeeper, really mouthy as well. The staff's been patient at the back, trying to pass through their press. It's unfortunate from Sam Finney. Just couldn't quite get it out. Shot just wide. Heel free kicks against Staffs for some reason. Not quite sure what the reason was, but sure the referee saw it. They quick kick in from Staffs, but they're going to take their time now. Unfortunate there. Sam Finney wanted it to his feet, but he didn't quite get to him. Good tackle by Jake Scouten. Strong save by Ethan Goff. Wasn't going to go long. Nice little quick pass in from Staffs. Oh, that was an excellent goal. That was an excellent goal. They absolutely shredded the Kiel defence apart there. And we will have a timeout called presumably by the Kiel bench, who are not exactly having the greatest time. They are currently 3-0 down. And this has been a fantastic opening 10 minutes from Staffs University. 2 goals by Sam Finney, one by one of the Beeston twins, who I'm sure Paddock Coyle will remember.
Yeah, that was Dan Beeston who scored that. A really good move there across the back post. It's the kind of runs that you want to have in futsal. Both coaches will be talking to their team. I'm sure Kiel thinking how can they break down this Staff side and stop conceding goals. And Staffs will think, how can we get more goals from this game and put the game to bed as early as we can. I think if you remember to last year, Staffs were about five or six goals up at half time. And in the second half, Kiel did get back to 7-5 at one point before Staffs won the game 10-9. And it looks like there's only one change for Kiel. Sean Kenge comes back on. And a loose ball there by Kiel. Not on it at the minute. Staffs be hoping to punish. No changes for Staffs. Long ball to Finney. Oh, Dan Beeston on the post. That was a beautiful strike, but they've got another chance. Blocked. Jake Scouten blocked again. Kiel doing their best. Keep it to 3. But Staffs wanting that 4th.
It looks like they might get their 4th because they've had a couple of fantastic efforts there, as Connor said. Fantastic ball through from Sam Finney and a lovely bit of control from Arlie Beeston, who can't quite make it work, but a sub might be coming up for Staffs University. Luca Moretta is warming up. He's had a strong season, a couple of excellent games down at the Standing National Sports Centre earlier in the season, and that was a very clear foul. Quite cynical, really, on number 5. Number 5, Ollie Beeston. I do apologise to the Beeston twins. May get that wrong a number of times. All through something. Broke the defence. Some excellent control. Lays it off. Dan Beeston, who puts it over the bar. It's a good effort. Good work from Staffs University to generate the chance. They've generated a lot of chances so far. If we had expected goals, which we don't, because we're not data scientists, it would probably be quite high. Having not just generating lots of chances, but generating them in good areas. Although Staff sometimes do seem a bit afraid to shoot, but that's excellent work by Sam Finney. He scores a fantastic goal. He's already got his hat trick. Well, this could be looking like quite a bloodbath. bit of a cricket score, really. That truly was a fantastic goal from Sam Finney, who has excellent close control and strong, accurate shooting. There's even a bit of a toe poke there, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst technique in futsal. Let me tell you. Long shot, with slight deflection, but would not trouble Ethan Goff, one of the stronger keepers in the Midlands. And Beeston pulled back there for a foul. Keele can have complaints about that all they want, but that was a very clear pull.
Well, that's the 5th foul for Keele now. One more and it becomes a long penalty. It's another free kick in a dangerous area. Sam Finney stands over the ball. And there's a change. Ollie Beeston comes off. Luca Moretta on. Jake and Finney stand over this ball. Down in space. Petri for a shot. And Luca's lurking at the back post. Oh, almost well worked there. Well, there was well worked. Just the final finish just wasn't there from Finney on his left foot. But they're getting these opportunities a lot. They're Keele are only really half chances at the minute. And Finney holds the ball up. Sets up Luca. Keeps the ball. Retains it. Keele on the counter. A good chance for them now. They've got one back there. I think that's put in with the goal. Ethan didn't really have much chance there.
He's best to come down his defenders there. It's only one goal. With the quality that Staffs have shown already throughout this game, I'm sure it won't faze them. Good from Sam Finney to get the ball forward, but he does get taken down. Sweet on unlucky there. Trying to dribble through, but didn't quite get it to teammates. Perhaps overplaying slightly, but he's a very experienced player who does know what he's doing. Better than me, anyway. Number 15 holding the ball up for Keele. He's got a lot of energy up front and he's getting into good spots, but he's not quite got the technical prowess to really capitalise on the opportunities that he's getting. He's back to the Keele fix. Just laid out well by Ollie Beeston. Might come off for Sam Finney there. Jake Scruton nicks it away and puts Sam Finney into a good spot. And Jake Scruton tries to nick it over the keeper. He can't quite get it past. It goes just wide. Beeston with a fantastic little interception there. And a good shot from Jake Scruton from the left-hand corner. Wasn't quite. It's a good stop from the keeper. And Finney. Nice idea from Keele. Like many of those, I haven't been able to pull them off today. Holding the ball up well again. Tries to play a little flip off to Luca Moretta, but it doesn't quite come off. One of the things about having a smaller pitch here that it's making it trickier for Staffs to do some slower build-up play. Both teams having to go long a lot earlier than perhaps they might usually do. But it's worked in Staff's favour so far due to the strong forwards that they have on the pitch in Sam Finney, Jake Scruton, Dan Beeston. Back down to the Staff's end by a Keele player. Cut out. Could have been a good chance for Staffs. Staffs go long again. Jake Scruton can't quite get it to Luca Moretta, and the ball just sails over his head. The 15, back to number 3 for Keele. They're really trying to force it over the top. They can't quite get the finesse on these long balls to allow it to drop into the feet. And that, amazed that they've missed that foul, to be honest. Practically holding Sam Finney's head down there. From where the Beeston twins. With a strong challenge. Potentially a dive from the Keele number 8 there, captain. up to some dark arts. Conaquo.
Kiel really upset with that decision there. The referees deemed that Sam Finney's not committed a foul. Dan Beeston on his left from a tight angle. Ooh, took a bit of a pace on that, looking for that far corner. I think it's actually took a deflection, which put it past the post. And I think the first corner for Staffs in this match. Blocked shot from Dan Beeston there. 4.5 minutes left in this first half. It's gone by quite quickly. Staffs will be hoping, though, they can get that one more foul to have at least one shot from a long penalty. I'm sure Sam Finney would be eyeing that one up. James Hassel has a shot blocked by Dan Beeson as it heads towards the camera. Thankfully, not hitting the camera this occasion.
Yes, that camera would be rather expensive. Thankfully, we're not liable for it today. From work. Oh. It looks like it's hit the inside of the post, but finally, Staffs do put it away. Sam Finney with his 4th goal of the afternoon. How many can he score today? Seems like it'll just keep going up and up and up. Must have hit that previous shot must have hit the inside of the post. So it looked like it could have hit one of the little stanchions along the bottom, but he scored in the end to make it 5-1 in just the first half. Similar scoreline last year, and Kiel did bring it back, but hopefully, and Luca Moretta's here through on goal, but he just puts it wide the left side of the goal. Kiel trying to go long, but something he cuts it out. One shot from Kiel's captain number 8 goes wide of the mark. And off quickly out to Luca Moretta, Jake Scruton, to Sam Finney. Jake Scruton's a tight angle. Nearly nicked it in, but couldn't quite get onto the end of it. That was a really good bit of play from Staffs University. Really good set play. He'll try to be a bit more patient. Good idea again from the Kiel number 8 to go through and short on the ground. Fortunate from Sam Finney. He doesn't quite win the header. The Kiel number 8 puts it out for a throw in anyway. Moretta forward to Sam Finney. He's being held quite a lot. Moretta doesn't quite get the shot away. It's cut out. That's a fantastic save from Ethan Goff, though. Rushes out and deals with it extremely well. Referee's just holding play for a shin pad that's emerged from a rather large hole in somebody's sock there, which I don't know about you, Connor, but I would probably want socks without holes.
Yes, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Staffs, Dan Beeson wins the ball. Oh, it's kept in by Jake. Would have been a really good goal there. And it's really quick stuff from Staffs. 1 touch, 2 touch futsal here at Kiel. I think as the time winds down, 2.5 minutes left. They'll just be wanting to see this half out now. Another pass shot. Then he holds up the ball. He lays off Luca Moretta. Oh. Goes high, but he can only goes too high for the bar. Opting to go long again, Kiel. And it's a foul called on Dan Beeston. A push in the back. A really dangerous area here. Just outside the box. The keeper lines the wall up. Very far back. I'm not sure if Ethan Goff's going to have much of a view if there's a shot here, as all 4 players are on the line. And the wall does its job. The ball goes out for a corner. Staying up defensively here, Stas. It's a wasteful one for Kiel again. As it goes out for Stas kicking.
I've praised Kiel's ideas a few times in this game, but that was certainly not a good corner by any means. Staffs might be patient here just to run out the final 2 minutes of the clock. Kiel not pressing particularly high just yet. Get in. And again, it opens up space for Staffs University to get Sam Finney on the ball. Houston back to Finney. Scruton, who tries to go through, he doesn't quite come off. Fortunate, unlucky chance. Retta here on the ball again. He's really brought energy on since he's come on, and he tries to get through. The keeper comes out well, calls for a foul from Sam Finney, but I'm not sure he'll get it there. That's a bit of control and a good effort to get the shot off from the number 3 there, Kiel, but he didn't quite get it in the goal. Finney, the ball in the opposition half again. Nearly turns away from the Kiel number 8, but doesn't quite pull it off. He is having an excellent game as the pivot up front. Real masterclass performance at this level. And turn back to Beeston. Scruton puts it in to Sam Finney. He tries to backheel it into the box for a box crashing Jake Scruton, but he didn't quite pull it off. Unfortunately, corner trying to hit the Conretta on the back post there with a cheeky header, but didn't quite pull it off. Finney with a shot. Keeper saves it. Good strong save with his one hand. And it's a very clear push by the Kiel player on Sam Finney. He's protesting, but he's not going to get it once the referee's made his decision. He's not going to change it, so there's really no point from the Kiel number 18 there to protest it. And Staffs will have a long penalty because Kiel have now committed 6 fouls in this opening half. And it's Jake Scruton to take it, to hopefully get his name on the score sheet in 2025 boss. It's over the top of the bar. Good strong effort from Jake Scruton. He definitely had the power, but didn't quite have the accuracy. These are, of course, hard goals to score penalties in, given the size of them. Very tricky, especially from a long penalty. A bit easier from closer range. He doesn't look like we'll be taking any penalties from closer range later on. One of the Kiel players, evidently here a bit too early, as he tries to go for the basketball hoop. That's on later for anybody who wants to watch that live stream. One of the Kiel players protesting, getting in his own head there. He's allowed his team to get caught on the break. And that's a goal for Staffs. Jake Scruton, the captain, with a goal. Got his name on the score sheet after a few efforts and a missed penalty. Finally etched his name into varsity history there with a goal. And that brings the opening half to a close. 6-1 for Staffs. Fantastic performance so far. Connor Coyle.
Well, I mean, it's the same story as last year. A really dominant first half from Staffs. They're 5 goals up. Same as last year. Different scoreline, though. Conceding one, I know Ethan Goff won't be happy with that. But they'll be happy that his side are leading by such a considerable amount at half-time. As Kiel players opt to go in, and Staffs, they stay around the bench. Lots of high fives, lots of encouragement for Staffs. And Kiel really need to think about their ideas and what they're going to do in this second half if they want to challenge or get anything from this game.
It's going to be tough for Kiel to get back into the second half. Doesn't look like they don't really look particularly threatening. Whenever they get the ball, they're trying nice little things, but they're not really pulling it off. The Staffs have performed extremely well. Good strong performance from Ethan Goff in goal, but Sam Finney up top, excellent stuff.
Yeah, perhaps player of the half there. Some great skill, and his shots have been precise. Yeah, Sam Finney's been amazing this game, but I think the whole squad's been amazing so far. Ethan with some great saves. At the back, they've been blocking shots, creating chances, playing out. As a hand back over to you, Mark.
Yeah, again, as Connor says, go strong. And we'll go back to
You can both catch a breath after what was a scintillating first half in the men's football. And it's so far so good for Staffs, as 4 goals from Sam Finney highlighted his horrific first half from the university as they lead Kiel 6-1 at the interval. And some of that players in the futsal team, like Finney, will now be dreaming of a perfect varsity from a personal standpoint after their involvement in the heroic extra time win in the men's football on Monday. We now relive the drama from that game.
Raoul Bissong and Lewis Holdham, both players not short on speed at all. As it's flicked on by Southwick Williams, looking for Bissong. It's headed clear. Bissong picks it back up in the box, puts it on his right foot, cuts it back. It'll fall to Holdham! Staffs have the opener! It's 1-0! Lewis Holdham gets the opening goal as he runs away to celebrate in front of the Staffs fans. It's less than 3 minutes in, and Staffs have the opener. He'll look to equalise, only to the near post, across the box, and it's in! Kiel have the equaliser! It's 1-1. I'm not certain who got the final touch, but the fans are going wild over there as his teammates run to celebrate with him. Bissong will pick it up. Oh, that's good feet there from Raoul Bissong. That is superb. He can get at the Kiel defence, plays it into Holdham down the left. Holdham onto his right foot, goes for the near post. It's Lewis Holdham. He gets his second of the evening and gives Staffs their second. Get in. He celebrates in front of the Staffs fans who erupt away to our left. Gruchocki can clear away for Staffs, although it breaks back to Kiel. I think that's Arthur down the left-hand side. Gruchocki keeping up with him. Ball across the box. Well blocked, and it's in. Kiel have the equaliser. It's 2. I think that's the substitute, number 17. It is. But Prince wins it there, the number 7. And can play the ball in behind as Kiel try to break. This could be dangerous. Lawrence comes out. Ball bounces free. It's there. It's in. Kiel have the third as the bench will pile over towards them. Could that be enough to seal it for them? 7 minutes on the clock. Bissong down the right. Gets into the box. Oh, he just loses out there. Still got it. And that's a penalty, is it? Referee points to the spot. Staffs have a penalty. Almost 3 minutes of added time. Bissong, fantastic work in the box there and wins a penalty for Staffs. Holdham stands over it. The referee blows his whistle.
How's your bottle, Lou?
Scores! 3-3! Lewis Holdham has his hat-trick. He jeers on the Staffs crowd. What a time to get a goal. Batkin does well there. Spins his man. It's 3-on-3 if they can make this count. Finds Bissong down the right. Can he get at them? Bissong onto his left foot, cuts in, away from another. That's a good tackle, only as far as Finney. Finney out to Holdham, cuts in onto his right, shoots, near post, it's in! Staffs have the fourth! It's there! It's Staffs 4, Kiel 3, with less than 8 minutes, with about 8 minutes left on the clock. Holdham has he wrapped it up for Staffs. 4 goals for him this evening. Is it 1? Cleared away by Staffs. Referee, whistle in his mouth. That is it. Full time. Staffs erupt. They have won it. Lewis Holdham, take a bow. You are the hero. Enjoy it. Sink it in. It is fantastic from Staffs. Every single one of them can give themselves a pat on the back. They've been superb. They dug deep for 124 minutes. There's a flare on the pitch. The crowd are going crazy. They're all celebrating over there.
And now joining us in the studio once again is Jonathan, just to talk us through that first half of football. John, 6-1 up for Staffs. How's it been so far?
Absolutely great for Staffs. They've played extremely well. They have got the goals that, at half-time they looked really comfortable. And now they just have to see out the second half and hope that, I don't want to jinx it, but there isn't a monumental collapse and they allow Kiel to get back into the game because, it's quite a big margin, the scoreline right now.
Well, it would be a monumental collapse if that was to happen, but it, as we saw, sort of like the women's football and the men's football on Monday, they got off to a flying start, scoring in the first 5 minutes through Sam Finney, and he's bagged 4 goals since that. Just what a performance from him.
Yeah, one of the ones that played on Monday night and got 120 plus minutes into his legs, and he hasn't showed any signs of fatigue or the fact that it hasn't affected him. Scoring 4 goals in the varsity match is an incredible feat, and yeah, Staffs futsal carries on from where the women left off earlier with a 7-2 victory, and it looks like there's going to be another big victory for the men's futsal as well.
And just on that, it could be not only the football double on Monday, but it could be a futsal double now. Just, yes, they haven't won varsity overall, but in two of the most popular sports, that's quite a triumph, isn't it?
Absolutely. To do futsal and football doubles, I know we've got the Uni of Staff's Sports Awards coming up, so I expect these two teams, plus Lewis Holdham and Sam Finney, to be in the mix for Varsity Performance of the Year and Varsity Team Performance of the Year, because these players have been outstanding, the squads have been amazing, and they've really shown up and fought for the cause this varsity.
And although Kiel haven't offered much going forward, it would be rude not to mention someone in our course, Ethan Goff, in the goalkeeping position for Staffs. He's had a good game so far. He's had to make a few saves. Just how have you made that?
Yeah, Ethan has played extremely well. Obviously, he'll be gutted that the clean sheet's gone. But come that full-time whistle, he won't care, because they'll have the varsity victory, and that's what they want more than anything. And Ethan has played really well. Yeah, like you said, he's made a couple of great saves, and it's 6-1. Without those saves, it could be a whole different story. So we look forward to the second half.
And just finally, we're going back to the futsal very shortly, but later we do have the basketball on as well, the men's basketball. It's just, what's the feeling from the Staffs camp going into that game?
Yeah, they expect to win. They got some good players. Players that have been selected for the England team, so it should be a great game. I mean, they always turn up and they always give their all, the basketball boys, so we expect to see a good end to varsity, even though we have already lost the Varsity Cup. Staffs are coming on strong at the end.
They are indeed. Thank you very much, John. Now it's time to go back to Mark and Connor to see if Staffs can hold on to their 5-goal lead.
I need to tell you that we're celebrating.
Roll! Roll! Roll!
Teams still yet to come out. We will rejoin that game in 5 minutes' time.
Again, if you've only just tuned in, where have you been? You've missed out on some excellent futsal from Staffordshire University, who are 6-1 up. It's been a fantastic first half for Staffordshire University. Something with 4 goals. One of the Beeston twins, I'll be told who that is shortly, and Jake Scruton scoring a goal as well. Dan Beeston scoring a goal. Should be kicking off in a minute. Something getting some help from the opposition there to sort out his boots. We've informed one of our own players that they should celebrate in front of the camera, but he was definitely the wrong person to tell because he claims that he'll score. It's not going to happen, will it, Connor?
Well, you never know in this game. Staff's on top. Could add a lot more names to this score sheet. As we're going to see who the starting 4 is for the second half. And it looks quite the same as how it ended with Sam Finney, Luca Moretta, Dan Beeston, Jake Scruton, and Ethan Goth in goal. And a bit of a change for Kiel as well. Going into the second half as Staffs will kick off shortly.
Also got an extra coach on the bench as Will Bailey has finally decided to turn up. Away for the second half. Anthony back to Oliver Beeston out wide to Jake Scruton. Tries to get it inside to Sam Finney, kicking the exact same way. No change over in futsal unless somebody wants it. He'll dribble the ball out of play there to gift possession to Staffordshire University. Has got a couple of options there. Plays a little 1-2 with Sam Finney. Goes back to one of the Beeston twins. Moretta, Houston. They're just being patient at the back, waiting, building, trying to get forward. They've won a kick in the Kiel half. Strong possession so far from Staffs. Yet generated a chance, but it's early in the second half. Sam Finney has a shot, not quite get the technique on it. It's a bit of a tight angle. Went with his right. Won a kick in. Finney to Moretta. Just nicks it out of play. Does the Kiel player there. Just dropping back into a defensive block. We'll stand on the halfway line. Make sure that they've each got one of them in. The player coming across from Kiel. He's marked by Moretta. Who presses him into a bit of a trap there with Scruton. A loud noise getting the evidently primitive Kiel fans going. Well, that's a good strong save from Ethan Goff after a shot from one of the Kiel players. Excellent work from Staffordshire University there. The Kiel keeper picks it up, goes long. It's cut out by one of the Beeston twins. Play forward to Sam Finney, who couldn't quite control it. Been forced to take the kick in again. They've been a bit lax there. Number 3 trying some skills, but he can't really get past the strength of the Staffordshire University defensive line. Jake Scruton has a shot. It nearly nicks over the keeper. Would open to the second half, Connor?
What's a lot calmer half is Kiel on the ball hit. Oh, down low by Ethan Goff. Another good save. Forced into 2 saves at the minute. The great ball there. Oh, Dan Beeston, he just can't get there. Sam Finney looks back to the camera, apologising for any bad language he's just said there. He's very considerate, isn't he, Finney? Even when he's playing football.
But not at rugby, apparently. Anyway. It's out there by the Kiel number 8. Luca Moretta on the ball. He's going to drive forward with it. Has a shot, but it's saved by the Kiel University goalkeeper, who's dealt well with some efforts that have come his way, in fairness to him, but it's always going to be tricky with this volume of shots. Ball bounces into somebody on the Kiel bench, presumably the physio. Vinny, the shot there, getting blocked by the Kiel number 15, who has brought a lot of energy to the court today, in fairness to him. So it's the number 3 who just cut out that play. Stas trying to go along to Jake Scruton, but he can't quite bring it down. 3. Number 4 trying to do some trickery, but he can't quite get through. Some nice feet there, in fairness. Not in that way. Scruton lays it off maybe, but no, he goes for the shot. Wins a corner. Does take it quickly, and a shot from Sam Finney, but it's a strong save by the Keele University goalkeeper, who, in fairness, looked quite surprised that it hit him and didn't go into the back of the net. Corner.
Yeah, Staff's thrown back into the game. Oh, another stop for the keeper. And another one. Oh, and is there a foul there? No. The referee says no. He's won the ball cleanly as Luca Moretta goes down. And at the other end, Keele don't punish a man advantage. As the referee points to the corner for a Keele corner. Disbelief of the Staffs player there. Got it. Another save by Ethan Goff. Both keepers being called into action in these early moments of the second half. No goals yet scored. But a bit more of a calmness around Keele. Some good footwork there. James Hassel runs into the boards and he gets a foul for the team for a push in the back. Inside the half. Will they opt to shoot or they try and work the ball? Bit of miscommunication, I think, from Keele. The referee resets the wall. Ball across to Sean Katang. And it's blocked by Sam Finney.
Fly keeper coming out for Keele University now. They're really going to try and throw bodies forward, but he comes back into his area. No threat from the fly keeper there, as Keele didn't elect to move the ball back to him. Moretta driving forward. It's cut out by the number 3 from Keele, who's having, in all honesty, a very solid game, considering. Go along to Sam Finney, puts it back down into the box. Jake Scruton tries to lay it off, but Moretta doesn't quite read it, doesn't come forward. Strong save from Ethan Goff, who gets it out quickly. Plays it over to Jake Scruton, and that's a second goal of the day for Jake Scruton to make the score 7-1. It really does look as if Keele have absolutely no way of getting back into this game, unlike they did briefly last year. After some changes, doesn't look as if head coach Trevor Goodwin is going to make any changes as of yet. He's keeping it as the same that it started second half and finished the first half. Trying to go down the right hand side, puts it back into the box. That would have been a really good move if the Keele number 3 had got onto the end of that, but he didn't quite get control of the ball. Reto, Easton, pulling it out, tries to go forward to Sam Finney, doesn't quite get control of the ball, and Moretta, oof, good effort there and a good save by the Keele goalkeeper, who tips it onto the post and puts it wide for a corner. See what Staffs do here. Plays it short to Jake Scruton. When kick in, Keele will protest. So once the referee's made a decision, that's final. Another kick in, Staffs. Given to Sam Finney, who lays it off to one of the Beeston twins who can't quite get a shot off. Moretta going straight through the middle. Finney takes the ball off him. Back to Moretta. Finney, oh, would have had his 5th goal of the day there, I believe. If he'd just kept it under the bar, but it's just over. Good work from Keele's, one of the Keele forwards, who is having a strong game. Come on, he's showing some good footwork. A nice little move. Feel there. Good chance generation from that free kick, or kick in, rather. Those kinds of goals are exactly where you need to capitalise if you can get them with strong shots low to the ground. Scruton driving through the middle, plays it to one of the Beeston twins. They can't quite get it off. Concord.
Yep. I think Staff's now going through the gears. Started off a bit slow, but they've got this first goal, and I think that's settled the nerves down a lot in the second half. Luca Moretta on the ball. Just about manages to not lose it. Staff's going into challenges. He'll retain the ball. Bit of a fake shot there from the back. Headed away by Luke Moretta. Staffs have been really good defensively, keeping their shape. And Finney blocks the ball. It's a Keel kicking.
Moretta. Scruton to Finney. Tries to play it through, but it's nicked away by a Keel player. Gets it to the number 4 from Keel, who's having a strong game. His cut socks looking a bit strange there. Took them in properly. Evidently got no tape. Just Scruton nicks it through. Protest for a foul, evidently, but doesn't get it. Free. Plays it with the captain, number 8. Doesn't quite get it through. Nicked off by Jake Scruton. Sam Finney wanted it set for him, but he doesn't quite get it back to him. Good footwork from Sam Finney. Beeston. Trying to play a cross-come shot there. They had 2 outcomes. Ball goes into the crowd, actually, there, from the header from Luca Moretta. Or the number 8. We've got a fly keeper out now. Keeper has a shot. Blocked by one of the Beaston twins and held well by Ethan Goff. He's having an excellent game in goal. Finney. Finney back for one of the Beaston twins. Can't quite get it through. It's back into the hands of Ethan Goff. Scruton. Nice little flick to Sam Finney, who has a shot and it goes in. That's another goal for Sam Finney. He's got 5. Thanks to the little hand gesture there that helped me remember how many goals he scored. Because he scored so many, it's really hard to keep count. Staff's now 8-1 up. And here's Rhys Lewis entering the field of play. Really eager to get on. He was telling us last night, wasn't he, Connor?
Yeah, he's always wanted to play in the Futsal Varsity. He had a chance in the first year. That was 3 years ago, and now in his final year, he'll be really happy to get on the pitch. Maybe even add his name to the score sheet. His Staffs are 8-1 up, really in command of this game now. To go round, Dan Beeston's there to cover.
Watching there for Rhys Lewis. Can't start an attack. He'll try to be a bit more patient at times in the second half. But the Staff's defensive block is really, really preventing them from breaking through. No, there's no rotations going on from Keele University here, and that's where games are won and lost. The amount of energy and movement that you can bring. Rhys Lewis getting through. He's going to bring it back. Plays it off to Moretta. Finney. Back to Moretta. Tries to go through to Lewis. Can't quite get it forward. And that should be the Staffs keeper's ball. Lewis. Tries to go forward to Finney. Not quite as quick on the ball. Staffs ball. Go back to Beeston. Gets forward to Finney. Flick it on to Lewis, but he has a shot himself. Quite get it through. Beretta tries to go through to Finney. Can't quite get it there. Blocked. Keel had the ball. Again, potentially trying to be patient. Number 4, trying to do a lot on his own. Good rotation there. 7. Good work from the number 7, or number 4 rather, Keel. He's had quite the impact since he's come on. Beretta to Finney wide, tries to go through the legs of the Keel University goalkeeper there, but didn't quite nick it through. Lewis trying to do everything he can to get into a shooting position so he can get the goal that he desperately wants in Varsity. Beretta's shot blocked there. He had a wall of players and the keeper to go through. Beretta picks the ball up in the opposition third. Lewis has a shot saved by the keeper, and let me tell you, he would not have stopped talking about that if he scored. Would have been his first goal in futsal for, what, 3 years? Finney gets the ball nicked away from him. Long shot from Beeston, saved by the keeper. Lewis has a shot. Ooh, nearly nicked in by Sam Finney there. Only taking a strong deflection. Lewis to take the corner. Keepers. And there's a timeout being called. The action will get back underway in a minute. Not as many goals in the second half. Keel looked like they're being a bit more patient on the ball, but there's no real rotational movement from the front to the back, and Staff's sort of defensive block in the middle looks like it's really preventing them from doing any kind of build-up play, really.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much urgency about this Keel side. I think they're trying to break Staffs down, but Staffs are they're really good defensively. And any loose ball, they seem to be first to it. And their counters are so quick, it can go back to front so quickly in futsal. And Staffs has called this timeout, so perhaps just giving their players a break, telling them to calm down, and realise that anything can happen in futsal. The game can change so quickly, and I'm sure there'll be a few changes for the Staff side, as there are for the Keel side as well. Also, the refs mopping up the ground. It may be a bit of sweat. As we see Ollie Beeston and Raul Basson come on. Raul, this will be his first varsity futsal. Played such a big role in the varsity football this year. 3 assists. We'll see what he can do in this match now.
As you remember the varsity football after that hit to the head, Connor, but yes, Raul had 3 assists, I believe, in the varsity football, and was absolutely stretching the Keel defence. Wouldn't quite get to use his pace on a court as small as this, but he has got deadly accurate finishing and fantastic skill on the ball. So hopefully he can utilise that. Fortunate there from Sam Finney. Gets caught. Like he might have taken a knock, but I'm sure he'll play on. He'll have made a few changes himself. That's unfortunate from Stas there. Goal for Keel. It's at 8-2. Not a lot that they could do there. Box became crowded. Again, Ethan Goff calming down his defenders, letting them know that it's okay. Lewis, Beeston, to Bisson, to Beeston, forward to Finney, back to Lewis. Wants to come forward with it, has a shot, stopped. Bisson tries to go for a Rabona there, I thought, but quite get it in. Good effort from Stas. Very good attack. Really good set play. Good little 1-2 passes there. again, just exactly what Connor spoke about during the timeout, going from back to front so quickly. For Kiel. It's to number 7, who has a shot, goes out for a throw-in. A good effort, a bit more accurate. It might have snuck in, but it'd be tough to get past Ethan Goff. Houston to Lewis, forward to Finney. He tries to control it, gets unlucky, goes forward. Lewis could have been in on goal there. He's got it under control, does some excellent work. Tries to knock it across the goal for Ralbasong. Lewis gets back into defence there, makes a strong block. Foul from Kiel. Puts the foul count at 1-1 for the second half. Kiel been a lot more disciplined since came back out. Good stop from Ethan Goff. Strong save with 2 hands. Easton powering forward, toe pokes it, doesn't quite get it past the keeper. Lewis, good pass forward. Finney at the back. Finney still on the ball, plays it wide to Lewis. Tries to go down the line to Ralbasong, but it's a tricky one to pull off there. Safe pass though. Finney controls it, knocks it down for Bissong. And he's hit the side netting. Bit of good effort there. Connor, what do you make of the substitutes? Well, I think the last thing you want to see is the defender. Is someone like Raul come on. Quick feet, we saw it there. The ball roll. 2 players go down to block the shot. Keeper did really well to then make the save. There's also a change here at the top for Kiel. Reese Lewis has settled into this game quite well, actually. Oh, they're caught out. 2v1 at the back. And it's another great save by Ethan. That leg. Keeping it at 8-2. And you feel if Kiel do get another goal, it could get a bit nervy in this last 5 minutes for Staffs. They're now on the attack. Raul. Oh, he tries to pass it over. There's nobody there. Yes, more good work from Staffs. Not as many goals in this second half for you, unfortunately. But all of you Staffs University fans watching at home. Unless, of course, you're a Kiel fan then. In early commiserations. So, battling with the number 3. The 2 threes go to battle. Didn't quite get it. Nice little pass from Reese Lewis into space for Ralbasong, but he can't quite get control of it. Something he wanted the ball further forward. It's a nice interception. When he knocks it back, gets his feet a bit muddled. Unfortunate goals to concede there from Staffs University. Reese Lewis. Ball caught in his feet a bit. Good decision from Ethan Goff to come out. Which Kiel did well. To make sure they benefited, and that's Ralbasong going forward. Playing it across for Sam Finney to Reese Lewis, who shoots, and it's saved by the keeper. Reese Lewis nearly making up for his mistake there, almost instantaneously. But aside from that mistake, he's had a good little cameo here so far. Ralbasong nicks it back, gets pulled, and that should be a foul. We'll have a free kick here for Staffordshire University, the University of Staffordshire, rather, since the recent rebrand. Sam Finney will be on it. Amazed that they haven't put 2 players in a wall yet. Because from this angle, Sam Finney could very easily curl it into the far right corner, although the keeper is now there. 2-man wall is set up. What will they go for here? Nice little shot. Gone over the bar. Kiel fans trying to give him stick. But he has scored 5 goals. Here's another timeout from Kiel University, presumably this time, who called it. trying to get themselves back in the game. We've got a few minutes. It can happen. It won't, but it can. So Peel probably trying to get their players in the game. And Staffs University just making sure that cooler heads prevail and they see out the game for a fantastic victory here at Alderton Hall at Keele University. Some substitutes from Staffs University. Rhys Lewis off the pitch, Raul Bissong off the pitch, and a swap of the Beeston twins. Back to arguably the strongest lineup that Staffs could put out today. Moretta plays it forward for Finney. Moretta brings it down, tries to get through. Finney on the ball, battling with the number 8. And that is a dirty challenge from the number 8 from Keele. There was absolutely no chance he'd win the ball. And evidently winning a foul like that is clearly more important than winning the game for Keele. Surprised it's just a yellow. That was quite a tough challenge from the Keele player there. Quite dangerous, rather, diving in like that. We'll have a free kick here. Staffs University played it through for Luca Moretta. And it's a good save down low from the Keele University goalkeeper. Good move again. Once again from Staffs University. We'll look to get another from a corner. Beeston forward, but doesn't quite get it off. Correct decision from the referee there, Connor, for the yellow card?
Yeah, it seemed a late challenge and a bit cynical. You could tell that the ball had gone in the player. Had gone in rashly for that challenge. And the player was quite accepting of the yellow card, giving a nod to the referee. We're now into the final 3.5 minutes of the game. Lost possession there. It's shot. Oh. Nothing to worry about for keeper Ethan Goff there.
Three minutes 31 remaining. Second half. Good throw forward from Ethan Goff. Wins their kick in deep in Keele University territory. But they get a 9th. Will set themselves up for a perfect 10. Any effort blocked by the Keele number 10, his counterpart. Only a number, nothing performance. Scruton shot, buffs it a bit, blocked well. Good flick on. Kick in for Staffs University. Although the linesman there signaling for a throw, but it's a kick. Simple roll forwards for Beeston. Bit of a tricky one. Miscommunication, tired legs, tired minds, perhaps, for Staffs University now. They have worked hard for this 8-3 lead. Doesn't look like they're going to give it up. Trying to make something happen. Could have played it safer there. Maybe opened up the channel down the left-hand side. Finney forward to Scruton. Tries to play it across. Moretta wins a corner, even though the goalkeeper rather cheekily tried to make it out as a goal kick. Another corner, Staffs University. Jake Scruton to take. And Staffs University get another one. Moretta just over the bar. Good effort from the number 14, the wide man. Keele's number 4 back on the pitch. His attempts sealed out by Sam Finney. The Kiel have a corner. Trying to take it quickly. Not quite as good as that one between Trent Alexander-Arnold and Divock Origi. Kiel trying to way forward. Good ball across the box by the number 4, but nobody was there to meet it. Again, for Staffs. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Game is nearing its conclusion, and that's Sam Finney through. Didn't quite get it past the keeper. It's a goal kick. Good header from Dan Beeston. Defensive header. Gets it forward. Finney wins the ball. Bruton to Moretta. Beeston. Forward. Play doesn't quite come off. Moretta driving forward now. He's made a lot happen since he's come on, Luca Moretta. Really been great at driving forward through the middle. And there's a foul here committed by Staffordshire University. Soft as ice cream, that one, but the ref gave it. With a minute and 23 seconds to go. 8-3 up. Strong 4-man wall from Staffordshire University. You presume the 2 wide players would break if they pass it off. And that's what they did. Got the number 8 off enough to hit the post. Defensive play from Staffordshire University there. Time wasting antics from Sam Finney there. Although, of course, you can't time waste in futsal because it's a stop play. Finney nicks the ball back. Didn't quite get it. Bit of frustration with himself, but he's got 5 goals. He doesn't need to be like that. Just over a minute remaining in Futsal Varsity 2025. Corner for Staffordshire University. And he loses the ball, trying to waste time a little bit. Kiel put it wide. Number 4 missing the mark again. Been a tough outing for him. He's shown some good skills, but hasn't quite pulled much off. Forward for Finney. He latches onto it. Wins a kick in for Staffordshire University. Good Staffs get their 9th. The afternoon. It's Kiel coming forward now, breaking through the middle, and the number 18 gave up. He hadn't given up there. He might have been able to get a goal, but it was not to be. Beeston forward to Finney. Controls it. Trying to lay it off for him, but doesn't quite come off due to the pressure Finney was under. Scruton coming forward, drives forward with it. Now Finney on the ball. Is he going to go for it himself? No, he lays it off to one of the Beeston twins who scores for the 9th goal in Varsity 2025 for Staffordshire University. This has been an excellent performance. 21 seconds remaining. Could Staffordshire get a 10th? It remains to be seen. As the clock begins to wind down for the final 10 seconds. Ethan Goff coming out. Might have gone for a goal himself there. That would have made his day. It really would. But he'll have been glad to finally get into a varsity. And as the clock ticks down and the klaxon goes, Staffordshire University have won the futsal in Varsity 2025. That was an absolutely excellent performance from Staffordshire University. Real strong performances all over the pitch. Great coaching by the coaching staff of Trevor Goodwin, Jamie Goslin and Will Bailey as the players go through the handshake line. Commiserations for Kiel University, but you just weren't good enough. 100%.
Yes, Staffs on the day. the much better side. A 9-3 win, the least dramatic win of a futsal game, I think, in varsity history. But Staffs going into this game were probably the favourites, as we see there. The varsity winners sign, celebrate a third year winning the futsal. All the team come together for a photo.
Back to you in the studio, Matt.
And what a result that is for Staffs, a 9-3 demolishing of Kiel. It completes an impressive double in the futsal and football, and we're now joined by Mark from Kiel University. Mark, what are the full-time scenes like?
Love that.
It seems at the minute we're experiencing some technical difficulties, but we'll be back in a few minutes once they're resolved.
Staff started well, pushing Kiel back into their own half. But Kiel almost immediately won the ball back and put themselves on the board with a good try. Later on in the first half, Kiel broke through the Staff's defence once again to score an excellent try. This would set the tone for the rest of the afternoon. In the second half, Kiel broke through a tough Staff's defensive line to score yet another try. Before scoring another after starting on their own try line and running the length of the pitch.
Oh, no way.
So Marnie, tough defeat in Varsity. How did you see it from your perspective?
I think it was just a good opportunity for improvement. We've started from year fresh, loads of freshers, not many people on the pitch, so we've done well to bring in that many people for Varsity, and putting points on the board means so much more to us than winning the game.
What did you think about this performance this year compared to last year's?
I think it was better. Last year it was like 70-something nil. So, like I said, points on the board is points on the board, and that's improvement year on year on year, and hopefully we can get them next year.
What did you think about your own performance today as captain?
I think I was a good captain today. Nice, it's my final game. Good players really backing me up on the pitch. I think I was really good at kicking. Sometimes you can make a mistake, but I think today I did well to stick at it.
Thanks for your time.
We apologise for the technical difficulties. We have
I'm joined
resolved
here.
them now, and we're here
Well,
with Mark.
basically all of the victorious team who beat a clearly inferior Kiel side. Lads, was it ever in doubt?
Oh, come on now. That's 3 in a row, isn't it? We can't be beat. We're the best team in Staff's history. Come on.
Jake, obviously you captained the side to a strong victory there. What did you think of your own performance?
I mean, personally, I was pretty class, I'd say. I got 2 goals. I probably could have got more if the big man passed a bit more, but honestly, proud of the boys. Honestly, we got Finney up top, twins behind us, and we got Ethan goal. Class team. And don't forget Luca, world class man, isn't it? So, yeah.
Sam, obviously you scored a considerable amount of goals today. 5, yeah, exactly. Thanks for reminding me. Make sure to get that in. What do you think of your performance?
Well, to be fair, I couldn't do it without the boys around me. I just stand up there, didn't really move. If you give me a heat map, it'd probably just be 1 dot. These boys do all the work, not me. So the reason why I score is because of them, not me. So credit to these boys.
Ethan, you finally got into a varsity game. The first one in your final year. Yeah. How did it feel?
Fuck's sake,
Unreal.
it's a glass over here.
After missing it out through injury last 2 years, shin splints and broken jaw, it was great to finally make it. And I think I put in a performance that was justified and helped the boys win. Like Jake and Sam said, can't do it without the team. So it's a credit. This year's been fantastic, and we couldn't have ended it on a much better way, really. So yeah, congratulations to everyone. Thanks for that, boys.
Come on!
Back to you in the studio.
Great scenes there at full time. While staffs have fought on with wins in both volleyball and futsal disciplines, despite being unable to win overall in the Varsity Cup. Our attention now turns to the final event of the 4-day competition, with the men's basketball tipping off at 5 o'clock. If you're interested in following along, we will be finishing this current broadcast and starting a new live stream shortly for the finale of Varsity 2025. See you soon.